This is a 25-minute full-body chair strength workout for people with diabetes using dumbbells, and I've provided links to the dumbbells that I use down in the description. You can substitute soup cans or water bottles if you don't have any dumbbells, and you'll need a strap tie or towel for stretching at the end. Before getting started, please make sure that your blood sugar is between 100 to 250 milligrams per deciliter, and that you've watched the relevant safety and instructional videos posted in the description below. Let's start warming up with sumo chair squats. Take a wide stance in front of your chair that should be up to about double shoulder width. Hands in front of the chest. With your chest squeezed to the ceiling and abs braced, begin to squat down, reaching your hips to the chair. Keeping your knees tracking over your toes. Once your bum hits the chair, stand back up. 45 seconds. Keep a steady breathing rate throughout the warm-up. Sitting straight up in the chair with hands by the side, facing the body and feet flat on the floor. Begin to lift your left arm straight in the air in front of the body while lifting your right foot off the ground. Lower them both and repeat on the other side. You want to raise your straight arm as high as you can with the goal of the upper arm being aligned with the ear. Continue for 45 seconds with a continuous breath throughout the warm-up.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Stand up for chair side lunges. With your left leg positioned in front of the middle of the chair, close enough that it's touching it, start with a stance that's about twice as wide as shoulder width stance, with your trunk upright and hands on the hips or in front of the chest. Begin to bend your left knee towards your left ankle, keeping the knee tracking over the foot. Go down so that your bum touches the chair, pause for a second, and then push off with your left foot and return to the starting position. 45 seconds. Side lunges are going to put more of an emphasis on the hip adductors in the inner thigh, with more activation in this muscle group when compared to a sumo squat. Sit up straight at the edge of your chair for a seated cat-cow. Placing your hands on your knees, begin to roll your shoulders forward. Head down, pull your stomach inward, and try to separate your shoulder blades. Hold for a few seconds. Now with your hands on hips, reverse the position so that your head and tail are now pulling towards the back wall, squeezing your shoulder blades together, pulling your belly to the wall in front of you. Hold for a few seconds and repeat for 45 seconds. Stand back up for side lunges on the right leg. time to jump into the workout. We're doing 7 different movements that will each be repeated once, and we'll go for 30 seconds on and 30 seconds of rest for each movement. The first exercise is the Dumbbell Sumo Goblet Chair Squat. This is the same sumo chair squat that we did in the warm-up, but we're now holding a weight at our chest. If you found the sumo squats in the warm-up challenging, then you may want to do those without any weights at all. Take a wide stance and begin. The wider stance is going to help target the hip adductor muscles in the inner thighs. Let's rest for 30 seconds. If you want your own diabetes resistance water bottle or t-shirt to help you stay motivated, check out my link in the description below. Let's move into the seated dumbbell press next. Position the dumbbells just above and outside of the shoulders. Forearms should be in a vertical position with elbows positioned just in front of the trunk. The wrist should be in a neutral position with a dumbbell directly over the bones in the forearm. Begin to press upward in as straight of a line as possible, and finish with your arms fully extended straight up in the air and dumbbells slightly behind the ears with palms facing forward. Then lower the dumbbells back to the starting position. Exhale as you press up and inhale as you lower the weights. Make sure to keep your abdominals braced throughout the movement and chest squeeze to the ceiling. The press is going to help strengthen your shoulders and the triceps in the back of the arms. Seated reverse flies are up next. You'll need a lighter weight for these, maybe even no weight at all. Sit at the edge of your chair with a proud chest and abs braced. Begin to bend at the hips until your torso is angled at about 45 degrees while maintaining a flat back position. With arms hanging down outside of your legs and palms facing each other, begin to bring your arms out to the side up to shoulder level while maintaining that slight elbow bend. Inhale as you lower the weights, and exhale as you lift them out to the side again. Walk over to the wall for narrow wall push-ups. Place your hands on the wall directly in front of your shoulders. Start to bend your elbows so that your body moves towards the wall and elbows drop towards the floor. Once you've gotten as close to the wall as you safely can, ideally your nose kisses the wall. Begin to push off and return to start. Inhale as you move towards the wall, exhale as you push off. The narrow hand position is going to put more of an emphasis on your triceps and the anterior deltoid in the front of your shoulder while still working your chest. This next exercise is a seated back extension, and you want to make sure that you're practicing abdominal bracing during the movement. Sitting at the edge of the chair, take a wide stance. Hold a dumbbell between your legs, or do this without any weight at all. Chest up and abs definitely braced. Begin to lower your torso while maintaining a flat back. Once you've gone as low as you can safely go without sacrificing the flat back, begin to come back up with a flat back. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you rise. If you're finding this workout useful, please hit like and subscribe. Seated dumbbell calf raises are next. Sit at the edge of your chair, and your heels can be under your knees or behind your knees for more range of motion. Rest a dumbbell on your thigh, but not directly over the knee. Begin to lift your heels as high as you can and lower them. Continue for 30 seconds. Our last exercise in this sequence is seated flutter kicks. Sit at the edge of your chair and stretch your legs straight out in front of you. Lean back in your chair with hands crossed to the chest. If you're able, lift both feet off the ground and begin to flutter kick like you would while swimming. You can also alternate lifting each foot off the ground instead of having them both hover at the same time. Let's repeat each of these exercises one more time, with dumbbell sumo goblet chair squats up first. If you want to be notified when my next video comes out, ring the notification bell. Going into dumbbell presses now. Reverse flies with a lighter weight are up next. Moving into narrow wall push-ups. Grab a dumbbell for back extensions. Let's hit some dumbbell calf raises next. And we'll wrap things up with flutter kicks. Nice work. Time to cool down with some stretching. Extend your left knee with your toes pointed. Keep your chest squeezed up and begin to lower your torso towards the left foot. For each of these stretches, you should feel a little bit of tension but no pain. 45 seconds. Switch legs, hold for 45 seconds. Grab your towel for the next stretch. Hold one end of the towel in your right hand at shoulder level, so that the towel is against your back, and grab the other end of the towel in your left hand at hip level. Gradually try to move your hands along the towel as close to each other as possible until you feel a little tension without pain. Switch sides. Toss the towel to the side. With wide leg placement, open your legs as much as possible without pain. Place your hands inside of your thighs and lightly press outward. Thanks for training with me.